Gary, the gear is not missing, but I actually think I am lost right now. Hey guys, I just wanted to touch base with you here. I haven't uploaded a long form video in a couple of weeks now, and I wanted to just touch base, let you know that I am alive, and there is long form content coming back to the channel. It's been the last couple of months have been kind of trying. Little things in life as getting in the way, and yeah, there's been some setbacks, personal setbacks. Everybody deals with, daily life stuff, and I'm actually, maybe you can tell I'm actually road tripping right now, making a trip to Yorkton, Saskatchewan, to see my folks. They're not doing very well. They're in their 80s. They actually both turned 85 years old last week, and unfortunately, they're not doing all that great. And I have to make this trip down to Yorkton to see them. My father was diagnosed with dementia, and he's had a whole bunch of other health ailments that have kind of set him back. And my mother can no longer look after Dad. He's become too much for her, and she's also 85. And a couple months ago, he got transferred to a home, and it was a temporary placement deal outside, 40 miles outside of Yorkton. So that made things really difficult. My mother actually had to employ, friends and neighbors to drive her to this different community to visit him, and she couldn't see him every single day. And a couple of nasty things transpired while he was at that location. Without going into a lot of detail, he did actually fall at one point and break his hip, and the doctor there was not very quick at dealing with that properly, and when he did finally see a specialist in regards to his hip, there was nothing they could do. It was too much time that had passed, and unfortunately that's something that I really hate to see my dad go through well into his 80s. And my mother's not doing well either. She something's up with a pinched nerve in her back, I believe it is, and it's limited her mobility. Anyway, Dad's now transferred to Yorkton. He's out of that nasty location, and hopefully he'll get better care where he is. He's lost a lot of weight. My dad used to be about 230 pounds, and now last time I saw him, he was down to about 80 pounds, and I think he's even less now because he wasn't eating at that location. So it's a tough deal. I'm having to make a trip. I got to go see my dad, my mom, and see what I could do. They've been in the same location the same house since 1967. They've been there a long time, by themselves, and now Mom's to a point where she can no longer sustain the house that she's in, and what I mean by that is not financially but physically. She cannot cut grass and shovel snow and get roof repaired. There's some tough stuff going on. Anyway, these are all things that a lot of us deal with as we get older. My purpose of this video is not to I'm just trying to let you guys know what's going on and where I've been. There will be some cool content coming up in the future, possibly even next weekend. I want to get back to doing long form videos for you guys. There's just some setbacks right now, and that's going to happen. I hope you guys enjoy the interviews. I'm really having fun doing that. There's a lot of interesting folks in a circle of friends I have that have really neat history, car history, and I'd like to share that with you. There's really some cool people in our community. So I'm hoping to do a little more of that. Also some garage tour stuff and some, different videos that are really entertaining stuff. I've got some plans this winter, and we'll make that happen. It's just we got a little setback right now. The last couple of weeks I haven't been able to upload that's going to happen very soon. The channel's actually doing really well. I'm really happy. We're over 500,000 views. Last I checked, it was 533,000 plus views on the channel, and I think we're a little over 500 videos. I can't remember how many I uploaded last summer, in the neighborhood of 200, something like that. I had a lot of fun doing that. It's been a great summer. Yeah, and this fall has actually been really nice. The weather's been, you know, I can make this road trip and there's no snow. I mean, that's awesome. There's been guys going to Cars and Coffee, and that hasn't really stopped. It's just continued. Anyway, I'm going to have more stuff for you guys in the very, very near future. Just wanted to touch base with you, tell you what's been going on with Gary the Gear, some life stuff getting in the way. We've got to deal with that. I got to see my dad. He's the sweetest little guy. Help my mom out in any way I can. My sister's been she's been down there a couple times. She flew in from Calgary a couple of times. Really grateful for that. And this is my first trip down since all this has happened in the last couple of months. I got sick with that flu last weekend. Lost a couple of days of work. That really set me back. So now, as soon as I'm better here, I gotta get down there and see them. And so, stay tuned to the channel. You'll see some cool stuff coming up in the very near future. I appreciate all you guys watching. You guys are the best. So I appreciate it. Thank you again. See you very shortly.